Veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And we will not see a... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now some movement. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now here's Mahomes. And that'll be caught by Tony. And some room to work. He's got room at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return set. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Wentz to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one up to it.
Knew where the first down marker was, and they decide whatever you want to have, you can. You're just not going to get the first down. Excellent tackling right there.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. Completes it to Samuel. That even to first. On play action, it's Wentz. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And yet again it's McLaurin. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They'll run with Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he's going to be out of bounds here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
7-7, our score after one. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington D. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete all the way to the 30. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to... 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Mahomes' throw caught by Tony. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 25 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he won't. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7. So a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Once more, Gibson. And not a whole lot there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. The Chiefs will use the first. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds across the... Go. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. 1:57 to go in this... And the tight end goes in motion left. Throwing on first is Wentz. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. And this throwing... 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They fake the give. Now Wentz. This pass complete to McLaurin going across the middle. 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. To throw, it's Wentz. And it's incomplete. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They take a shot downfield.
He was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Running right through him. And they'll get this across the middle. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And all
let's fucking go!
Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7.
Commanders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Very short kick, taken right at the 20. And it's a pretty good return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some space here. And he is out of bounds.
Initiation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to
show for it. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing now is Wentz. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got Rome. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because otherwise that could overrun your team, you got to be careful right here.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And the chains now, 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red.
Tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Chiefs 28, Commanders 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a decent return out to an offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
That's good for Washington. 1st down.
Gibson again. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Wentz. And that almost their first desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's able to
speed and some toughness to go across the middle. You put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. That one is slant to McLaurin. Yeah, this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington 1st down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th. Down inside the 40.
That one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Wentz. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Edge of the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Wentz. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, 31 yards. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense in 4 minutes.
You're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets 1st downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball.
Hey, 43.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's line and ready to roll. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make a just drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they're good.
And that turns things around.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
Go back to it. He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Wentz's throw into the hands of McLaurin. A give up the middle to Gibson. And this will go as a gain of 7, 2nd and 3.
82.
To throw is Wentz. And his throw.
Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Wentz to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he...
Opportunity.
Back to throw. Wentz. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
The Commanders going to use the second of their time. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score. And he is across an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11 to begin this drive. Hey, Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe out there and kick for the win.
Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Tony. And here's Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's overtime. We'll go to Washington as we are back underway. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Next drive, the Washington offense. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy this game.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Gibson. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. 5-yard football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Yeah, that one going to be pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. This to at least get him a lead here in overtime. Sly able to put this one through, and they have regained the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right, and I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend over.
They can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
He's got a man complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but
in order to keep this game going. But after that big play, they've got to be thinking bigger. They've got to be thinking, get in the end zone, get 6, and let's get out of here.
And a missed tackle time.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll fight his carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Tony. Move the sticks. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's got it. And he'll be tested to be a good one. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown.